The views and comments expressed on the following radio program by its hosts and their guests do not necessarily reflect the views of RMCOnAir.com or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
Let me show you how to do this. No, never knew to this. Let me show you how to do this. Let me show you how to do this. No, never do this. Let me show you how to do this. Hello, kissing on your neck, rubbing on your thigh, blowing out your back, point them heels to the sky. I get it up, and she put it down. I beat it up for like 3 rounds. She biting pillows and sheets. Now them sugar walls so sweet. Now she's squirting. It's raining like the clouds, headboards hitting the walls like thunder now. No umbrella, no raincoat, no gloves on, no rain boots. Just you, me in this hotel room and an empty bottle of Grey Goose. It's raining, it's raining, it's raining right now. It's raining, and all I'm thinking about is fucking you. It's raining and it's raining right now. It's raining and all I'm thinking about is fucking you. Girl, your eyes are straight from Asia. Your lips are straight from France. Your lips are straight from Spain. But that ass from the motherland. And I know it's 11 niggas trying to make you in the club. Can't nobody else make you back that ass up. Swag gon' need the fucking gas up. Had a long day, come and get your booty rubbed. I know you're feeling some type of way. And I got you hotter than the microwave. And everything I love, don't wanna gas you up. Just keep doing your stuff. Girl, I promise ain't going nowhere. Keep it raining. It's raining, it's raining right now. It's raining, and all I'm thinking about is fucking you. Oh, it's raining and then it's raining right now. It's raining.
I was getting into that, nigga. Squirting. I am the squirt master, but I don't want to get into that. You know, we got an all woman, so we got.
You ready?
You ready?
Spider-Man.
What the hell does Spider-Man got to do with the song we just heard? This is what
You don't even know.
We got a cool show for
what
y'all.
Spider-Man do?
I gotta see some Spider-Man stuff. We got a cool female show for y'all. We got all female show, and we got a dude for to come up here and tell us about the Charlie Wilson and the Gap Band situation. You don't know shit
The
about
story.
that. The story. Y'all ain't
Give it
never
to us.
heard. Look. This is like the TMZ can't even report this shit.
I don't think y'all ready.
BET can't report this shit.
They're not ready for it.
CNN can't report this shit.
Exclusive.
The only place you can hear it right here is that Saturday night show.
Saturday
Am
night.
I keeping it 100? You
Motherfucking
know,
show.
nowhere else but the Saturday night goddamn show.
That's it.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? We got this is a female night. You know what I'm saying? We got female.
We love the
comedy,
ladies.
Female R&B. You know, you married. You goddamn idiot.
I still love the ladies.
You can't love.
Why you think I'm married, motherfucker?
He can't discriminate
You can't love
because
no
he married.
ladies. You gotta love a lady.
I'm in
discriminate
love
'cause
with
he's
one,
married.
and I'm with one.
That's why.
Right.
But I still love the ladies.
Right.
Oh well, get that up.
Because that's what I'm
Chris,
attracted to.
He
do the
gotta
round
give
of
his woman
applause
something
thing.
to
My
fight
boy
for.
Chris is
I would
back.
be
Do the
gay.
round of applause thing. They're clapping right now for you.
The clapping? Oh, good
like
looking.
it.
Good looking.
Dummy. Okay.
Everybody.
You see that pretty smile right there? Show the pretty smile one more time.
You
Show the
guys
pretty smile
are
over there.
ridiculous.
Show the pretty chocolate smile. You ready, Chris, for the round of applause?
Bam.
Give it up. For the Rose.
We have Rose in the building.
In the
What's up?
building.
What's
What's
up,
up,
Saturday
man?
night?
This is look, you are the only person that came on the show twice.
Oh, yeah?
You are the only person who came on the show twice because you are that damn bad.
Oh,
Have
yeah, we
to have
really
you
need a
back.
contract now.
Oh, see, there you go. See, she's about that money. You know what I'm saying? I like her get out. She's about that money.
Man.
I mean, you can't get it unless I got it. I can't get it
Ooh.
unless you get it.
So where you from?
That's right.
I'm from North Long Beach.
North Long Beach?
Yeah.
Where the hell that's at?
Strong Beach in the
What?
building.
Oh, North Long Beach.
North Long
Long
Beach.
Beach.
Long
What's the
Beach.
fuck?
Going to high school.
If I catch the metro, where would I get off at to get to your neighborhood? No, she don't know. Metro, she like, nigga, I don't know
What's
nothing
that?
about.
Well, nowadays we fuck with with niggas with cars. So when
Okay.
I give you $10, I put gas in it, then I'll tell you where to go.
Okay, if I was to come over your house, look, I'm gonna give you a true story, right?
All right.
This one female I was messing with, she didn't know I was from the hood because I lived in the valley. She gave me directions to her house. She like, you get on the 101, you get to the 110, you get on the 105, you hop off on a street called Central, and I send apartments across the street. I'm like, bitch, you talking about the niggas in gardens, bitch? That's not no apartment, that's the projects.
For real, my nigga. I'm trying to bring you to the hood.
So
Come
if I
save
was-
me.
It's over.
Okay, so if I was to get off the 710, what would I get off at?
Artesia.
Artesia?
Yep.
You said you went to what?
Jordan High School. No,
So
Long
Jordan High School is filled. Jordan Long Beach High School is filled with stars, nigga. Football, basketball.
Snoop.
Okay, name some of the celebrities went to your school.
Warren G. Snoop. The actor from Martin. Tommy.
Tommy.
Yep. Tommy went there.
to. I didn't know that.
Yeah, man. You need to do your research. How
That
you got a
nigga had
radio
no
show and
job?
no research?
My bad. I didn't.
Shoot, me.
Oh, say you. You
My
gonna
music.
come up.
My music teacher was a drummer for Tina Marie.
That's right.
Wow.
Oh,
Was he
Mr.
gay?
All Yep. No.
Okay.
Come on, I didn't know all
I'm
that.
just saying, I don't, niggas that be doing all this, and the drummers in church, they usually be gay, you know what
I mean, Mr. Miller, he was cool. I mean, you could say.
Mr. Miller, shout out to Mr. Miller,
Shout out
you know what I'm
Mr.
saying? I know
Miller.
you haven't watched, my bad, Mr.
2011.
Miller, but you know what I'm saying? So,
Clean it up.
explain what type of music you have, you know what I'm saying? Because I heard you do some, I don't want to talk about, I done showed so many people the clip where you talk about, when she was singing, talking about killing your ass. Can you?
Why the fuck you pointing at me? Why she wasn't talking about killing me,
The freestyle
homie?
song was about, I said, killing your ass. And can you do that song, that freestyle for me one more time?
You Uncle
Which
Jeffrey
one?
looking motherfucker.
No, that was my song. That was my song by my baby mama.
Oh.
My baby mama ain't shit. Can you freestyle that one more time? That's
Oh, yeah, that was dope. That was dope.
classic. My baby mama.
She probably forgot.
No, I never forget
You ain't
anything.
forget?
She got tax campaign. I know the hook.
That shit was
Alright.
hard.
Saturday Night Live. Said my baby mama ain't shit. Said she can't pay her rent. Oh no. Said my baby mama ain't shit.
There you go.
I want to say bitch after every
Don't
time.
say that.
You
You know what I'm saying?
My mama
I want to get
ain't
into
shit.
a little. I want to show the people, what you're really about, because they just saw the freestyle voice. They haven't actually saw the trained voice when you actually wrote some stuff. So I want to get into a video, you know what I'm saying, or something you want to show the people about you. So give me something we fit to watch right now, on the video screen.
All right, Saddest Rio Rose, and you're tuning in to Saturday Night Live. You are going to be seeing my first single from my first album, R&B School, called Changes.
Changes.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what we do.
Doctor said that I won't even make it. Cause for the past few weeks I've been getting wasted. Critical condition. Falling in love is usually the reason why your mind can't take hard-made decisions. Can you tell me what is the cause of this? Is it because of my relationship? He's all that I think about, he's all that I want, everything that I dream of. If it's not him, there is no one. There is no one but you. I can no longer hide the way that I'm feeling every time that you go. Feel like something missing, headache going wild. Healing comes from you. Doctor said stay home, this man has got you tripping. And from the looks of things, I only have a minute to love him forever, but I'm losing my mind. Trying to love you, I'm losing my mind. Trying to need you, the past few weeks I've been getting wasted. Critical condition. I see you and I all the time. We look good, I can't deny it. But there's something I'm not doing right that makes you wanna stay. Falling in love is usually the reason why your mind can't take hard-made decisions. Can you tell me what is the
Yeah, we back, y'all. You saw it here first. Real Rose, exclusive video. Saturday night show.
Who is that nigga? I'm jealous.
That's my ex-manager's best friend
I'm
from
about to-
high school.
Is that Larry Fitzgerald?
No.
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 I was just curious. He
Look.
showed the fuck, you know,
Yeah, he
who
was
the fuck out me.
You are sexy in that video with the low cut hair. You got to be sexy to rock a low cut haircut like that.
Even with the kitchen in the back, I appreciate it.
Man, for sure.
I'm jealous.
Natural. That's, you know what I'm saying?
I'm still
I love
jealous, man. Woo. All right, we be on something else. You know what I'm saying?
What's up? I got more for you. Don't trip.
Don't you got more for us?
Yeah.
Well, okay. It's
So who you got with you?
I got my girlfriend over here. Her name is called Kool-Aid.
girlfriend.
Kool-Aid. Hey, what's up, Kool-Aid? How you doing?
Wait a minute. What she said, girlfriend?
Why you gotta retitle what I said? Yeah, girlfriend. That's my girlfriend Kool-Aid. And I got my boy Prophecy here.
That's
What's
how-
up, Prophecy?
Yo, what's going on?
Prophecy. That's a cold name right there. Prophecy.
I know.
You know what I'm
He didn't have to say nothing
Can't
but
be no dude with a name like
He must be about to
Prophecy.
shut down the game.
Come on, we gotta talk to Prophecy. You can't be no regular
dude.
dude with a name like Prophecy. Explain. Come on, my nigga. You explain the name.
Well, the whole name actually is Heir to Prophecy, and that name came from like well, my mom helped me because I used to always say when I was little I'll be the king.
Ooh, wait a minute.
So-
Wait a minute. Say it again.
So my when I was younger, I was always say like I'll be the king of like the world or king of whatever I do.
Nigga, that's confidence.
That's right.
So my mom was like, well, why don't you call yourself heir till you get to the point that you say you're king?
Wow.
And so that's kind of where the first part of the name came. And then when I first started doing the music, I kept like just putting the word prophecy in my like writing. So my friends was like, why don't you call yourself Prophecy, which will mean heir to the future.
You know who was a prophet
That's what's up.
I
in
like
his music?
I didn't even know that.
Keep 100. Who music is still relevant today?
What was it?
Come on. So you know,
Real.
if you say you're a prophecy, you got a certain standard to live up to.
Oh yeah.
So can you live up to the standards?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
So it ain't your regular little booty shaking. Everybody talking about they got money.
They trying to turn up.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, I do be
Saturday
getting money,
night,
but
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with
right.
that, but
I
you know,
I touch every.
I want to hear
every
something
type of
different.
music.
You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Erica
Girlfriend.
is an educational.
What's up with you, girlfriend? What you do?
I'm just here supporting my girl.
You just here supporting your girl? Okay, I got a question to ask you. What's the best quality about Real Rose? What's her best quality? As a homegirl, what's her best quality?
Her energy.
Her energy?
Nah.
So
take
explain what a day with Real Rose is like. You know what I'm saying? Explain
We
to
wanna
the
know.
people what people should know about her. Not what they want to know about her. Explain what they should know about her.
What they should know about her?
Yeah.
That she's a giving person.
Giving.
Yeah.
I like her music. She got some freaky ass music. I like that.
Clap it up for
That's why they
Kool-Aid and her
club. That's why they
comment.
club.
Hashtag
The-
Smoke
at the
Bomb
matter of
Entertainment
fact,
in the house.
They wasn't ready for it to matter of fact, cause she was shaking it and doing all that stuff, and we was in front of some white people, and she came off saying
Oh.
like, I don't know if I should have been shaking all that ass in front of them white people because they didn't understand that. White people don't understand all that ass, you know. Back to Prophecy, you know. Before we get into another real, you got something ready for us, right quick? You got something else ready to play?
Do you want me to have something ready? You know I'm always ready.
We're gonna talk to him. One
right.
question before we get into her next song, right?
Right.
What is your music about? Name the one. If you had to sum it up in 5 words or less, and you wanted people to hear your music, what would it be? 5 words or less.
Prophecy.
Mostly about just creating a story.
You got something on YouTube, bruh?
Not no more. Everything
Okay,
on
well,
SoundCloud. Yeah, I didn't clear it.
Okay, we're gonna get. Okay, Real Rose, what you brought up in here? You said. Okay, well, say it one more time.
just creating a story.
So you're a storyteller.
That's what I love to do.
Ooh,
I mean, I do everything, but
Hey, why you
storytelling's my favorite.
I'm a comedian and I'm a storyteller, so we got something in comic. So we gonna have to hook up.
Hey, there you go, man, right there.
I love storytelling because the art of storytelling is dead now.
Right.
Hold on, let me take the mic real quick. What's going on with you,
Go ahead.
Mr. Comedy? What you doing? What's up with your show that you invited us to on Sunday?
I'm having an all women's night. Comedy, R&B, you know what I'm saying? I got women coming out. I'll have you headlining with the R&B singing. I got some female comedians that's in the lobby right now that's finna come out. They gonna rip the show. And I'm also having a dating game show for single women to hook up with bachelors. You know what I'm saying? An all paid date. You know what I'm saying? To hook up, you sexy. You know what I'm saying? You want to be hooked up with a eligible. What did I say the word right?
Eligible bachelorette.
Yeah,
you was about to say Elgin Baylor.
You know what I'm saying? Get at me. You know what I'm saying? We got tickets. We gonna hold an all women's night. We'll be hooking women's up with free dates, and we gonna be all paid for.
I got one request.
Are they gonna do a background check?
You gotta be the male dancer. You gotta be the male dancer.
I've been lifting weights too. I've been.
Check you out. Okay, we're gonna put you. We're gonna put the medals to the test.
We're gonna get off that. What we finna see right now?
This is getting a little into more what you're talking about. This is my single Worst Way that I'm
Worst way. This is the one I was talking about.
The worst way.
The worst way. Listen to the words of this thing.
It's on my upcoming album called Ready or Not.
Ready or not, here I come.
Hashtag Smoke Bomb Entertainment.
Smoke bomb.
Smoke bomb, baby.
We just smoked some bomb, but I didn't want to bring that up right now. We ain't supposed to bring that up. Don't be okay. Smoke bomb entertainment, y'all.
You wanna show me something serious, but I'm so curious. If I let it be, guarantees no one else, it's just the two of us. They just gon' tear it down. It's not often that I see you. I must be on your mind. Your favorite position is all the ones you never try. So you know my mission. Pay close attention. I'm trying to show you how to take control of me in the worst way. Give it to me in the worst way. Cause a freak like me only want it in the worst way. Guarantee. So come and tell me everything you really want me to do. Cause I've been waiting patiently for you. And I can give you everything that's on your mind, fantasies. I can give it to you any way you love. Inside of me, it's got me taking you and me so personal. You know I'm flexible, giving me all the D. No need to hold it in, give me the pressure. Guarantee it'll be greater later. They don't wanna see me with you, so they tell you all these lies. Trying to be in my position, I'm the one you come and try. So you know my mission, give me attention. I love it when you take control of me in the worst way. Give it to me in the worst way. Cause a freak like me only want it in the worst way. Guarantee.
Okay, we are back. You like that? In the
Hell
worst way?
yeah.
I need something in the worst way.
I gotta go on my playlist.
You got it on your playlist?
I'll send it. Hey, if you be nice, I'll give it to you for free.
Give me what
nice.
for free?
That's all.
How nice you want me to be?
You can make it.
How nice you want me to be?
Okay.
Oh no, I didn't take it like that.
Okay, I did.
I look like what?
No, I'm
I
just
cost
saying.
what I look like, trust me.
Ooh, you like $1 million.
my
You cost $1
goodness.
million then.
Check
Oh
your
my
pockets.
goodness,
Check
I'm-
your pockets.
Well, tell people where
Let
they
me
can
get out of
find
here. I'm
you at.
married.
You can find me. I'm at RIAROSAE Real Rose on all social media. You can also Google my name and find out my latest videos. Also follow my management at Smoke Bomb Entertainment.
Smoke bomb.
Everything is Real Rose. My marketing, my music, everything. Check out for tomorrow. I got a show at Cuban Pete's in Long Beach. So hit me up on my media. Shout out to Prophecy and my girl Kool-Aid and my family coming in Saturday Night Live.
Okay, give a shout out to who you want to give a shout out to. You know what I'm saying? Girlfriend.
Shout out to Rudy.
Kool-Aid.
The pretty smile.
Yeah. Shout out to Rudy, man.
Rudy.
Pretty smile. Rudy, that's what you want to give a shout out to? You got to give a shout out to somebody else.
And my family.
And your family. Prophecy, give a shout out.
I'm gonna give a shout out to my brother Nova Blisto, RJ the Nomad, and then my two favorite companies, Padrino Tequila and 24K the clothing line.
Hey.
Before we go out, explain something about, because I heard you got a little going on with you, with the tequila, and explain what you got going on with that before we get out.
Right.
Black entrepreneurship.
Nah, I did a show somewhere in North Hollywood, and one of the dudes, he kind of has like a certain amount of shares in the company, and he approached me and wanted to do some work. So I made a couple of songs for the pretty much their advertisement and whatnot for Padrino Tequila.
Wow.
And actually,
that's what's up.
They hold a Monday
Good
Night
shit,
Football
bro.
at Eurocars that I went to with a lot of celebrities, like the cast from Chris Rock and Bone Thugs and Harmony was there. Like, it was real cool. Padrino, look out for it because it's tequila and it's straight bomb.
Yeah, and it's probably the most exclusive
Matter of
tequila.
fact, hey, we're gonna be on some of that next week.
I need some of that. Where that's
next
at?
week.
Yeah, you talking to
I'm gonna give you my number. I'll get you a bottle.
Okay, we're gonna be on that next week. Bring a bottle in next week, and we're gonna tell the people what's really about. You know what I'm saying? No, we're gonna bring Roy in a minute. Roy got his time.
Okay.
I like to feel exclusive sometime. You know what I'm saying?
Don't get naked. You know what I'm saying? So So give us something to go out on before we get into my boy Roy. You know what I'm saying? We got some real deep conversation about some stuff you ain't heard of quick.
Man, it's over.
It's over.
Lead us out on something?
Leave us
The game is over.
Play Midnight.
Midnight?
Yeah. I'm gonna give you that song.
Oh,
here.
You Midnight. See, Midnight.
Oh, it's down. It's right there. If you go down and say
I love it, Midnight. Dark skinned. Black, darkness, Midnight.
You going next?
Black, ebony, soul glow.
Down. Oh,
What are you
I
talking
gotta
about?
see your stand-ups now.
Soul glow.
say midnight?
You got the soul glow. Prophecy.
Stop it,
Freestyle
man.
Right quick while you find a video. Prophecy to the freestyle on some prophecy.
You know I
stuff.
started
I'm gonna give y'all a little written because I told you I was into the storytelling, so I'm gonna give y'all something real quick.
I lost my EBT card.
Hold on, man. Prophecy finna give us some.
Give
Sit
us
your
some
motherfucking
prophecy.
ass
I'm
down.
gonna give y'all a little story about my background, kinda.
Okay.
All right, look. I keep a snake trap like an Arab keep a head wrap where youngins get their life snatched. Just because they hands rap, I make art. I don't rap my life hard, but I work hard. I've been chasing that big dream like Meek Mill in them Philly streets. Look, I'm from that dark side where there's no force on the light side. That red rag to the right side and them burners chop at nighttime. Look, if you could see me, you wouldn't believe me. I've been up all night with mother screaming. Their boy got hit with them demons.
Oh, that boy right. That boy right. I can feel that, baby. That's right, baby.
That's right. You got the video? Well,
That's hard right there.
like I said, we're gonna. That's hard right there.
That's straight off the top.
Gay ass. We want to thank y'all for coming out. You know what I'm saying? We finna get into some real stuff before we bring out the female comment. We finna bring out a little informational stuff. You know what I'm saying? On some
Exclusive.
game, on some exclusive stuff. TMZ ain't got it.
Nobody got it.
Nobody got it. On my mama. You only gonna hear it here. We out.
Saturday Night Live. Real
Saturday night show. You said Saturday night. We gonna get sued for that shit.
Turn the lights down low so you can see me with your hands. I do whatever they command. Stay right here, don't go, 'cause you know I'm such a tease. Now it's time for me to please you. So say my name, say my name. Don't ever be late. got a feeling I can't shake. Told me not to be afraid. So instead, I let it control me. A rush between my legs while I lay you across the bed. If you don't know, now you know that I'll make you go insane. I'll be your pretty young thing. That's only if you let me. That's only if you let me in the midnight hour.
All right, what's up, y'all? We back on the Saturday night show, and we got the exclusive shit that you won't never see nowhere else. It stank. Can't you smell it? It's in a box. It's ready for you. You don't know what y'all not ready for it. Matter of fact, because he done been on the show before trying to get it out, and it's only right that we let him do it. So I'm not going to do it. I'm going to let him introduce himself. What's going on, brother? Please introduce yourself. What's your name and where you from?
I'm from Los Angeles, California, a.k.a. Smokey. I'm the CEO of Smoke Bomb Entertainment.
Okay, that's what I'm talking
this
about.
This nigga was real. I was watching you till you was real mechanic. Who the fuck you was hollering at? Hey, this is such and such. I'm like, nigga, we all in the building, nigga. Who you hollering at?
I got excited, man. I thought your mama was around.
Tell us something about yourself because people need to know about you. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of, first of all, it's a lot of people that behind scenes and, you know, do things that you really don't know about that make things happen for stars. Mm-hmm. He's one of those dudes. You know what I'm saying? So explain something about yourself, man.
Well, I started out years ago at a club here in Los Angeles called The Total Experience. I started out there as an MC. I used to bring on groups on stage like the Delphonics, the Whisperers, Shalimar, Shaka Khan, you name it. Whoever came through that club, I brought them on stage.
Hold on, when was this?
Is that right?
This was in the 70s.
In the 70s?
Yes, it was, sir.
So this is history right here. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Yeah, The Total Experience.
Did you hear? And where was this at?
This was at 4345 Crenshaw Boulevard.
And what's that right now? Is it?
It's right there where they're making that train at, right there across the street from Leimert Park. That's where the building is, a blank building right now.
Okay, I also heard you was a producer and a writer. You know what I'm saying? Have you produced or written anything we heard?
Yeah, well, the last time that I produced, I was taught by a very good friend of mine. His name is Augie Johnson, may he rest in peace. Mm-hmm. He's with Side Effect. I was trained through Side Effect. That was the first group I was ever with. They showed me the road. Their last album, All Aboard, with Gregory Matter, Lewis Patton, Mickey Howard, and Augie Johnson. I have a song on there called You Could Do It that I wrote and produced along with Lewis Patton.
Ooh, okay. So this is not this ordinary dude right here.
You got all the names.
You know what I'm saying? So what you do now? You manage? You know what I'm saying? I heard you got some artists on your label.
Yeah, I have Miss Rhea Rose is on my label. I've been around a long time doing music, and Rhea is very hungry and very, very hungry for this.
Yeah.
And I know for a natural fact that God gave her a gift, and she's using that gift, man.
She definitely has a talent.
And she wants to be heard. She really wants to be heard, man.
And with somebody like you knocking down doors for her, you know what I'm saying? Because I saw the way you conduct your business, you know what I'm saying? And one thing I respect about you is we've been from the same places, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We done been through the same thing, so we understand the struggle and we understand the hustle of the game. Right. And that's one thing I respect about you. You always on your hustle, you always on your grind, and whatever I see you is business, business, business.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
It was something about the Gap Band, you know what I'm saying? I was reading up.
Here we
go. No, I'm just saying though.
I heard you was related to Charlie Wilson in some way.
Yes, I am related.
Uncle Charlie.
I am related to Mr. Charlie Wilson. I am related to Mr. Charlie Wilson. Yes, I did travel the world with the Gap Band. I am related to Robert Wilson, rest in peace, and Ronnie Wilson and Charlie Wilson.
So it's been some legal battles going on in the court system. I don't want to bring this up, you know what I'm saying? Look, I ain't trying to bring this up, but I've been reading about it and people been asking me about it. You know what I'm saying? You got the Gap Band. Tell us something about what's been going on in the court system, because I don't want to be telling people no lie. I want it from the source.
Well, I'll just say it like this. You know, I got a lot of respect for my cousins. A lot of respect for them. They showed me the world. You know, they showed me the bright lights. In the 80s, they showed me how the business is really supposed to have been done. But, you know, just like Charlie, I got caught up in the same boat. You know, it was a dog-eat-dog world in those days. And there was a lot of trials and tribulations that we went through. Like right now, Charlie is a hot superstar, you know, and he's doing his thing. And he's really blessed by God to go through what he's going through. Yeah. You know, but now it's time for Ronnie Wilson to do his thing.
Wait,
you know.
First of all, wasn't it supposed to be a tour or something? Like I was reading about it.
Yes, it is a tour coming. The Gap Band is coming in 2016. We have shows already. Matter of fact, we have some shows that are sold out already in the month of February.
Sold out already for next year?
Yes.
I told you, y'all wasn't ready.
Uncle Charlie
told you y'all wasn't ready.
No, we have a new lead singer. His name is Max C, and trust me, he's on point. Anything that Ronnie Wilson touches, believe me, it turns to gold.
Ronnie Wilson is a bad boy.
He's the man.
Ronnie Wilson is a bad boy.
Look. I'm gonna let you folks know this on the radio, okay? I'm gonna keep it clean and uncut. Everything that you used to see back in the 80s with the Gap Band live on stage, the music, everything, all that was put together by the brains of Ronnie Wilson, okay? He is Mr. Gap Band.
Ronnie Wilson. He is the...
Yes, he is.
Right.
Okay, so is Ronnie the older brother, the younger brother?
He is the oldest brother.
Okay, so he got all... So he didn't say...
He's the man.
So in the video when they walking on the beach, which one is he though? I was like...
He's the brother with the cowboy hat on and he wears glasses.
Oh, that was a cool video. Everybody that was my shit right there.
It's gonna be a very, very interesting tour, man, because the way this thing came to me, it was like a shock. You know, I've been clean for 17 years, man.
Give it up for that.
I've been clean for 17 years, man. And I did a lot of praying and asking God to at least give me another shot at this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just give me one more chance.
Yeah,
you know, when I seen this post on Facebook that the Gap Band was going on a world tour, I didn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I knew it was garbage. You know what I'm saying? And then the next day, I got that phone call, you know, that I was going on that world tour.
Okay.
So, yeah,
now tell us something. Before we get you up out of here, we're going to bring on some female comedians. Tell us something about your management company and where we can find you at, you know what I'm saying? And tell us something about your artists.
Because people need to know.
What I'm trying to do with Smoke Bomb Entertainment is, in Los Angeles, California, we have not had a black company to represent California since Death Row. Okay, so I'm trying to represent California the way we're supposed to be represented, straight, clean, and uncut. I'm digging on this new R&B style that I got with Rhea Rose. I got another artist named King to the Bay. You can look him up. He's out there. He's your new Ratchet here in LA. And believe me, that little bit song he got is hot. We're just trying to push good music, man. You know, we just want to let people know that Smoke Bomb Entertainment, I'm open to listen to anybody. And I'm going to keep this, I'm going to say this on the air, and I'm going to hold this as a promise. If Smoke Bomb Entertainment ever makes it to the top, I'm going to be one of the kind of guys that I'm going to always want to listen to new artists. I'm going to always come to the hood. I'm going to come back to where I came from, and I'm going to always look out for those who need to come. Because one thing I've learned in this business, and I've seen it done day in, day out, God gives us a gift. He gives us an elevator, and we go up on the elevator. And we get all of these gold prizes on this elevator, but one thing we forget to do is send that elevator back down for the brothers that deserve to come back up. And that's what Smoke Bomb Entertainment is about.
That's what I'm talking about.
That was deep. That was deep, right?
You give us a deep down
That
doo-doo.
was deep, right? Before we, so you gave all information where they can reach you at?
Oh, if you want to find out, I'll give you a little tip, you guys. If you want to find out where the Gap Band will be appearing for 2016, go to my Instagram wall. It's Smoke Bomb Entertainment, all uppercase letters, one word. Smoke Bomb Entertainment, uppercase letters, one word. I'm posting on there every day, every other day, showing events where we're going to be performing at and everything. And I'll tell you one thing, look out, LA. Ronnie Wilson is bringing the Gap Band here, and we're going to turn this town out.
Hey, let me ask you one more question, bruh. You was around in the 70s, right?
Yes, sir.
So, when was the last time you used Jive Turkey? Because I want to bring Jive Turkey back.
Man, that's been
You
a
was a
long
Jive Turkey too.
time.
Bring in the video,
Long
Chris.
time.
Nigga is a
Long
top
time
turkey.
since
Bring-
I heard that word.
Yeah, bring in the video before we bring in my next female comedian guest.
Hey, you were here one night. You look like that guy in the comic book.
Hey, are you tired of those same old energy drinks with bad taste? Make a switch to Pitbull Energy Drink with a guaranteed no aftertaste. Pitbull offers more energy with ginseng and vitamins B6 and B12. With a ginger ale lemon lime flavor, Pitbull meets the consumer's demand for better tasting and healthier energy products with a guaranteed no aftertaste. Make a switch to Pitbull Energy Drink. Pitbull offers more energy with ginseng and vitamins B6 and B12. With a ginger ale lemon lime flavor, Pitbull meets the consumer's demand for better tasting and healthier energy products. For more information on Pitbull energy drinks, bars, and mixes, visit their website at hiphopbev.com. That's hiphopbev.com. Online orders available at hiphopbev.com.
We are back at the Saturday night show. I want to give it up for Smoke Bomb Entertainment, the Rio Rose, Prophecy, and Rio Rose girlfriend. She was sexy with a pretty smile. You know what I'm saying? But
Appreciate y'all coming out.
No, you talking about in the
them.
future, fool. We talking about right now. We talking about the past first. Then we got to bring the future in. You just fool dumb.
You Rage of Harlem.
Okay. We are back,
Goat cheese,
yo. We are back.
Sorry.
We are back, y'all, at the Saturday night show, y'all, and I have some female comedians that, you know, we're going to talk about some different subjects about female comedians, female entertainment, you know, just females in general. You know, I got, you know, you married, you know what I'm saying? You know about females more than I do, so, you know.
Man, I still don't know.
You still don't know? You married,
Man,
you still don't know?
You never figured. Who can you find a man that know? Tell me.
I really don't know. I don't know, you know. So,
tell him to come holler at me.
So, Chris, we gonna. You ready for the round of applause thing, or you know what I'm saying? We gotta.
We gotta bring the ladies in.
We gotta bring the ladies in. I'm waiting for Chris to get the videos up, fool. This is my son.
I'm waiting for your mama to call me back about paternity test.
It's positive that you're not the father.
She didn't say that about you.
Okay, y'all ready, ladies? First of all, I want y'all to introduce yourself from left to right. Introduce yourself.
Okay, well, I'm Mocha Rose.
Mocha, do the clap. Do the clap. Do the clap. We do the clap. We gotta make sure we do the clap out there. You know what I'm saying? Tell Saturday Night Show something about yourself.
So I've been in California now for about a year.
A year?
Yes.
Where you moved from?
Georgia.
Georgia, Atlanta.
Yes.
Beach.
About 45 minutes south.
You know,
about 45 minutes south. I came from Macon, Georgia, actually.
Macon, Georgia.
Born and raised.
Where is that at?
That's 45 minutes south of Atlanta.
Oh, that's down there, huh?
Yeah, in the middle of the state.
Okay.
Hey everybody, I'm Angel Gaines. I am originally from, thank you, I'm originally from Savannah, Georgia. So we do.
Whoa, we got two Georgia peaches.
We got two peaches up in here.
Yeah. And thank you for the sexist, you know, peaches and all that kind of stuff.
I didn't really know what to say. I thought that was the thing to do.
No, because y'all
That's
did
some
that
Georgia
whole
peaches.
intro about we got to talk about the ladies and everything. So, you know.
You know I got in trouble for saying
You got in trouble all day.
females.
Like you stay in trouble.
man.
I don't even
Stay
know
in trouble.
what
Why
to
do I
say.
stay?
Saying ladies? What's wrong with saying ladies?
No, you didn't say ladies,
I
you said peaches.
What's wrong with peaches? Georgia
That's something you eat.
peaches.
That's
Yeah, from Georgia.
Okay.
I don't say that's something you eat, but
Georgia
that's
peaches.
No, that's something you
Okay,
eat.
but the
That's-
reference
I can
of
see, I can see.
referring
It's
us as
something you eat.
fruit, you know,
It's something you eat.
you know, what I mean, might not be as,
Oh, well.
you know. Look, he's like, oh, well, this gonna be an interesting
Wasn't
conversation.
nothing like,
though.
you know,
We want to have a conversation. Okay.
nothing offensive, but Georgia peaches. You know.
Nah, you
Don't look at me like that, you ugly
shut up. Okay,
motherfucker.
Next.
I'm TC the comedian, born and raised in LA.
Well, finally we got somebody from
That's
LA.
right.
Man, we was going Georgia. We got some LA native up in here.
Yes.
Explain something about where you was raised in LA, you know what I'm saying, and something about TC, the comedian.
From the Jays, you know.
From the Jays?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, born in LA all my life. Audubon, Dorsey, I mean.
Audubon, Dorsey. Don't say Dorsey. We lost to Dorsey in the playoffs at my last year.
Oh. Where you from? What
I
high
don't want
school?
to.
You was too ugly, that's why.
I don't want to say. I don't want to say no woman's age. You know what I'm saying? I don't know your age, but I graduated in '95. I don't know if you was there, if you heard about it. You know what I'm saying? But it was kind of ugly. You know what I'm saying? In
You graduated in 94?
I didn't graduate. Well, y'all graduated in 94.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't see you there.
Wow.
Y'all graduated in 94, you know? But I got some real topics to talk to you ladies about, you know what I'm saying, about women and equality and comedy and things like that. Do y'all think that it's harder for a female comedian to break it big than a male comedian? And if you do, why do you feel that way? We're going to start with you.
He wants us with you.
Okay, so basically, I'm actually just starting in now, and I think it's real hard because it's a lot of males out there. Just because you're pretty, that doesn't mean, and if they don't think you're funny, or they hit on you and things like that, but yet you are trying to get in there. You have to pull yourself back in a way and not feel like you have to be like you have to hide yourself, but you have to be out there. You understand what I'm saying?
You can't be yourself?
Well, I'm myself regardless, but I have to say, listen, I'm not dating anybody in the industry because I feel like that deters you a little bit.
Who do you feel you get most approached by? Like producers, owners of the club, or other comedians?
Well, it's more the comedians because they don't, first of all, they don't know me right now. So it's like they're trying to see what's going on and if I'm approachable. And I'm pretty nice most of the time, but I'm not out there doing, stuff because I'm in this to make a name and to be out there as a comedian, and I want to be respected. So
that's right.
That's one of those things that you won't respect. So you have to kind of hold yourself back in a certain way. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly. Hold yourself to a certain standard.
I done comedy with you before. I'm gonna keep it 100. I be hearing a lot of people talk about how sexy TC is. Do you ever get approached? Do you ever get approached by men in the club?
All the time.
And is it hard for you? Is it hard for you to be yourself and be nice and turn dudes down? You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to be mean in comedy, but I know dudes probably approach you all the time.
No, you know what? Honestly, I don't. It's no different than just being in the street and just having a dude approach you. And it's as women, we all handle things different. But for me, I mean, when you from LA, it's like it's just a normal day, and it's just all about saying no, I'm not interested. However, we could still do business.
Okay. Do you find yourself getting? Do you find yourself being deprived of a lot of business? You know what I'm saying? Because you won't have sex with dudes?
No, not myself, but I do have colleagues, other female comics that I work with that suffer from that. I don't suffer from that at all. But you know what? I don't even stop and think. I got so much going on with my comedy and traveling that I don't think I'm at a position now where that can stop me now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So is it true, in the industry period, the ones that sleep around to get success actually doing themselves a disservice, holding themselves back because they're not, as respected and not put forward as the
Oh,
females
yeah.
like you?
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, like I said, I work with a lot of female comics, in state, out of state, and those that I know have personally slept with promoters or club owners. I don't see them. You know, I mean, you gotta.
I got a question for you, Angela. You know what I'm saying? With the lack of opportunities black women got in entertainment, do you feel, you know what I'm saying, the pressure of having to have sex with somebody to get ahead? Have you been pressured?
And that's what I was about to say. You know what? I'm listening to TC, and I'm a bit offended that nobody has propositioned me. I'm a bit you know what I mean? I'm gonna have to like talk to some comedians and producers that I know, and I'm like, wait, why you don't want to proposition me? Like, okay, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Honestly, in my career, I started out in '94, and I had such great opportunities. Like, my first major gig was opening up for George Wallace at the University of Georgia. And because I had already set a precedent that I was, you know, very funny, and that I wanted to do this, you know, as a full-time business, you know, eventually, I never got myself into conversations or entertain that type of, you know, energy. So my experience as a female in comedy has been just, you know, very business. Men like how you approached me with this, you know, comedy opportunity to be on your show. You didn't say like, hey, Angel, you know, wear some lingerie tonight. I want to book you.
Yeah.
You know,
I almost went there though.
But if I find out you did it to TC, me and you got problems. I'm just saying, we got problems.
Don't discriminate.
The point is, you know, we live in a male-dominant society, so there are not many areas that won't be fully male dominant. I mean, not just comedy. It's, you know, I think that in sports and in medicine and different fields, you're going to see where there are more men than women, and it's always that type of questioning, like, did you sleep your way up to the top? And I'm flattered that they feel like women have that much power that all we have to do is sleep with you to get what we want. So I will accept that type of power, but although I don't exercise it, I feel like if you are a female in any of your industries, then you need to really look at it from a business standpoint and not from like, how do I just maneuver and get my way.
Okay, I got a question for TC right quick, right? Because like I see a lot of women competing with each other. You know what I'm saying? It's more women consumers than it is like triple more than men. Mm-hmm. Why do you feel a lot of women compete with each other and things like that, you know what I'm saying, to get ahead, and women should be more united? Why do you think?
Absolutely. Oh my God, I think I don't know what it is. You know, I don't know if it's a personal insecurity that woman has, but it is a lot of competition, and I think I also see competition between men and women as well too, not just women, and it just boggles me, because I'm like, so what are you intimidated by? Is it because you hear another comic and your material isn't as strong?
Wow.
Is it, you know, it could be a combination of things, but I think it's that person's insecurity.
Okay.
Can I jump in, TC? Can I jump in real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
You know, I also want to say that I think the industry, the way that things are set up, pit women against each other. Yeah. So, for example, when you hear things like, who's the female on the show? I need a female on the show. As if to say, who are the best of these that I can pull out? Whereas you can have a all-male comedy show, nobody will think of anything, you know, like whatever. But if you have an all-female show, then it's almost like the audience or that whole energy is trying to now order them into like, who's the funniest, who's the prettiest, who's the best. So it's not so much as us, it's kind of like that whole, you know, I say it's called the machine.
Yeah.
So you have to be careful too as producers, and even with your language, how you are dealing with females. Like, am I participating in that whole pit them against each other? Or when I see them all on the flyer, do I be like, yo, that's going to be a dope show because I think she's funny, I think she's funny, I think she's funny.
Okay. I got a
so
question.
You feel like you're like the token comedian, the token woman comedian on the show.
Yeah, because you see them saying, they're always like, and then this is one of my pet peeves that I always say when I'm introduced. male hosts from back in the day will always say, "All right, coming to the stage, we got a female about to come." Like, as opposed to what? You know, like a dancing dog duo or something. You know, we got a female coming. Oh, how'd y'all like that female point of view?
I see your point.
I'm talking about eating chicken. Nobody eats chicken like me. Girls eat chicken different than boys. You know what I mean?
See, I got a lesson on that on Facebook, you know what I'm saying, for not using women instead of female. This is something I've just learned. Actually today, you know what I'm saying, that some women get offended by saying female, so I'm going to have to change my vocabulary once more and start using women more.
I saw the little tit for tat about the female.
So all y'all mothers?
No, I'm not.
I am.
Okay, I got a question for you. How is it juggling motherhood, career, you know what I'm saying, in just everyday life? How do you balance that?
Oh, very, very tediously. I have to plan everything because I have a grown daughter and a preteen child. So
yeah, you brought her.
So she's like on my hip all the time, and you know, because you want to get up on stage as much as you possibly can. So it's not like I can leave her at home. Yeah. I'm blessed that my mom is out here visiting right now. So that is my backbone. If I can say I have a wife at home, my mom, she helps me clean, cook, take care of my baby, and I hate the fact that she's about to go home in January because it's gonna hurt. But you know, I have friends out here that help me with her, and so I can get up on stage or do a show, but it's hard.
Angela, with you and not having no kids, do you think you get more opportunities to like with your free time to get on stage, or is it just as hard as you to get on stage?
I think I use it as an advantage. You know, I feel like not being a mother has advantages and being a mother has advantages. So instead of me saying, oh, because I'm also single, so I don't answer to anybody. So that's a good thing. Like, all my money go to me. Right. You know what I mean? So instead of being that, oh, I'm so lonely, and I'm like, wait, this is an advantage. Like, get my whole bed to myself. So the point is, in any career, I think that you have to look at your status in life as either asset or liability. And I see being free of, you know, not worrying about childcare and all that kind of stuff as an asset, which means I can promote myself and do opportunities that maybe she can't do, like maybe role comedy or being gone, you know, a whole weekend and things like that. So I see it as you know, as a asset to see where do I want to go, what type of opportunities in comedy do I want to try to venture into. But I think with women in comedy, that's always going to be you know, that moment where you got to go to your career, because if you get married, then, you know, there's expectations of women in the marriage. If you have a daughter or a son, there's expectations of you in motherhood. If your parents are getting older, generally it's going to be the oldest daughter, the eldest daughter that's going to start being the caretaker. So we in our culture always have these type of roles that we have to balance.
Okay, TC, with so much like females not getting enough chances and things like that, how do like female comics feel about a male-dominated, you know, field? Like, you know, we dominate football, we dominate basketball. I guess we dominate in comedy, you know, because like I say with all the female comics and all the female entertainment, it should be a female Kevin Hart.
Hey, hold on, homie. Why you saying female, homie?
Oh, okay. My bad.
Go ask.
It should be a woman, you know what I'm saying, in the same position as Kevin Hart, because we always had like a woman that was on a pedestal. We had an Eartha Kitt, you know what I'm saying? Then we had Foxy Brown. Then we had Halle Berry. But there's no woman that's carrying on that torch. So how do females feel about a male-dominated comedy field?
Well, okay, and first I want to go back to just being a parent and being a comic, because I'm a single parent, and I eat, sleep, and breathe comedy. It's a little bit different than a lot of the people I know, because you can have comics that say, I'm about comedy, I'm hitting the stage, and you know, we see people post their open mic night about that mic night life, you know, whatever. Yeah. But when I started traveling and when I started headlining, it was like, when I say I eat, sleep, and breathe it, there's times where I might get a call and it's like, TC, I need you on stage in an hour, we'll pay you whoop-de-whoop. And I've had times where I've had to have a friend meet me at the club so they can watch my daughter in the car in the parking lot.
Wow.
Because it's 11:30 and I'm getting paid $500 for the show. So I'm going to do the show. I'm going to do my 20 minutes and then I'm going to go home. But it's just like, it's a grind that's unlike any other as a single parent, you know? And I do a lot of traveling. So there's times where, like, I'm doing a show at the Wynn. There's times where I'll just fly my daughter out and just meet me at the hotel just because, you know, I'm still a mom. Going back to your question about it being a male-dominated field.
Wait, I want to ask something because usually you don't hear men have that problem in comedy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Add on that. You don't hear about men having to have their kid and things like that. So men are pretty much free to do what they want. You know what I'm saying? So it takes a strong woman to be a mother, work, a comedian. You know how many different people that is in one?
I'm sure it is.
It's
some
a lot
men.
of people in one. You know what I'm saying? That takes a lot of strength.
I'm sure
you know
it is some men though.
Okay, now, like I say, so how do female comics feel about a male-dominated field?
Well, I can't speak for all, but for myself, you know, you can't really think about that too much. You go into it knowing it's male-dominated, and then you got to move on, you know, and I focus on myself, and I focus on my set, my craft, you know?
Yeah.
Eventually, and I go back into men and women should never be in competition with each other.
Exactly.
We're two different species. We're different. Like, I love, and I always love, you know, if I'm on a lineup and I'm the only female, honestly, I take that as a compliment. Like, these men thought about it and they chose me, and I'm great, you know? I don't mind. So I just think about it as it's male-dominated, it's cool, but I don't feel that because it's male-dominated, there isn't a place for me.
Exactly. You got your own style. She's funny as shit. All the ladies funny as hell. I mean, I didn't mean to say shit. You know. So speaking of things like that, you've been doing some kind of Kim Coles workshop. Or something about that.
I was gonna say that you were like, where are the Kevin Hart?
Yeah,
I'm gonna say female because anybody that got a problem with female, see me on Twitter and let's talk about it, okay? Because I don't mind the female word. Like, ooh, now we can't be a female.
Exactly.
I think that everything's seasonal. I think everything is seasonal. Even in our business, you got to just watch the trends and what's going on. And we've had female Kevin Hart, so to speak, in the past. Like Whoopi Goldberg in her time was in every single movie, doing every single thing.
Yes,
and just imagine if Whoopi Goldberg hit when social media hit, like how Kevin Hart did. Exactly. So we're in a different era now where that person's emerging. I really can see, Tiffany Haddish, hitting that type of, popularity and getting all those movies because of the way her career is moving. So I think it's just on the horizon. We just haven't hit it yet. The question you were saying about Kim Coles, Kim Coles is one of my mentors. She's a wonderful comedian actress. You probably remember her from Living Single. She was Sinclair, the dingy one that was in love with Obi. And and she just recently started a online type of industry, I guess, class called the Real Academy. And when I tell you it's a plethora of information, and it's something that I feel like all women should start doing in the industry, not just comedy. Because another thing, like females, when you say female comedy or female comedian, it's limiting because we do more than just tell jokes. Some of us are producers, some of us are also writers, actors, and so directors. So we need to get plugged into that multifaceted, type of mentorship. And she is one of the few that looked back and was like, I'm going to create this to bring other women as well as men into the light. So if you can look that up, it's the Real Academy with Kim Coles.
Okay, so since what do you think you need to get better as a comedian? What do you like? She explains she's watching, Kim Coles, videos and getting mentored and things like that. What do you think you need to get better?
Well, I'm trying to work on everything. I need stage presence. I mean, because I'm new to it. I'm stage presence. I took writing classes. I'm actually going to start co-reading with the actor that's helping me out tremendously, and just trying to learn the business. That's where I am right now, just learning how to get out there, get find me. I mean, I found the business side because I know myself as an adult because I've had a career before.
Do you know yourself as a comedian?
And that's what I'm saying. I'm learning myself as a comedian. I'm learning that I can really be me now. You know, when you're out in the regular world, you have to kind of hold back. But now I'm learning that now I can be me on stage as much as I want to be, as little or as big as I want to be. And I'm enjoying it.
It takes a long time to find yourself as a comedian, too. Because in the beginning, when you start comedy, you really kind of mimic the people that you like. Not saying that you take their actual material, but you mimic their style, their cadence, the way they hold the mic, the way they walk across stage. And then the more you do it, the more you start developing your own voice. And you know when you've developed your own voice because people will say, you know, in my Kevin Hart voice, you know, all right. Like he got his own voice, but there was a time, if you go back into his career, he was looking like some of the people he, you know, emulated. So it take a while.
Okay, we talking about emulating. I'm finna come back with a little trivia quiz for y'all when we come back. You know what I'm saying? A little something like this.
All right, oh, now we got to compete. Now you want us to compete.
I want y'all to compete. It's no competition, but ain't no wrong answer. We're gonna be right back with a little, little questionnaire.
That's the hell wrong too.
Shut up.
What's going on over there?
That's what I do on Sundays. I'll do some. I want to do something for the ladies one time because I probably go into some ratchet stuff next week. But I got to go into some ratchet stuff tomorrow. I go into a motorcycle club.
Oh yeah, you got to go ratchet.
The first motorcycle club I ever done, the females look, all of them had a missing tooth and a mustache. You know what I'm saying? But I'm finna get into this. There's no wrong answer, right? I've been looking up some, like, y'all say black sitcoms with leading ladies and things like that. So I got 5 questions for y'all. There's no wrong answer. All y'all can put your own little spin on before we get up out of here, right? The strongest mama on TV, was it Esther? Oh, wait. I'm on the wrong thing. Okay. Was it Florida Evans, right? Was it Vivica from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
The original Vivica, right?
The original one, right?
All right.
Was it Miss Huxtable from The Cosby Show? Or was it Marla Gibbs from 227? Who was the strongest black mother on television? We're going to start with you.
Well, when you said it at first, before you gave any names, I thought about Claire Huxtable.
Claire Huxtable?
I did, because she was one of those that when she said it, she meant it. And she didn't care what Bill had to say. It was her way. She ran the house.
Yeah, true that.
She ran the house.
True that.
I'm gonna go with Florida Evans because I would have been left. I would have left James. I would have left Michael. I mean, her situation was all the way bad. Plus, she was still faithful, with her beliefs. And then, they were eating, remember, chicken necks and backs? Like that. You know what I mean? So I'm going to go with Florida Evans.
Who you go with?
Claire Huxtable.
Claire Huxtable?
Yeah.
Okay, we got 2 Claire. Why you say Claire?
Oh, because, it wasn't just about staying at home. She worked. She took care of her kids. She was a good wife. So it was kind of all in one package.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she also gave Cliff, she didn't take away his manhood. So he was still able to be a man while she still was a boss herself.
Okay, quick. We go quick. Okay. Who had the worst husband? Jennifer Martin, Weezy from the Jeffersons, Tisha Campbell from Everybody Hates Chris, or Wanda from Bernie Mac? Who had the worst husband?
Tashina
You got these characters
Arnold.
mixed up.
Tashina Arnold.
Tashina, everybody hates Chris.
You didn't say that. You
didn't
said
say
Tisha
that.
Campbell.
Yeah.
Tisha Will, you know.
Get it right, man.
Tisha, well, they should be named like her.
You know they two different
We're
people.
gonna start with you.
Okay, do it again, Black. What's the choice?
Who had the worst husband?
Worst husband.
Jennifer Martin, Weezy from the Jeffersons, Tisha Campbell,
Tashina Arnold.
No, Tashina Arnold from
Everybody hates Chris.
Or Wanda from Bernie Mac.
I'm gonna tell on myself. My God, I did not watch Everybody Hates Chris, so that's one. Did not really get into Bernie Mac. So you said Gina from Martin. So Martin was the worst husband.
Yeah. You think he was the worst husband?
Oh, I'm
They
gonna
ain't
go
get married to the end though.
Right. That's not like.
It don't matter.
And what was that second choice? I'm gonna go with the second choice.
It was George.
Weezy from the Jeffersons. We gotta wrap it up. We gotta wrap.
I would say George. Yeah, George was a mess. You know what I mean?
George
She had a
was
lot
nuts.
to put up with. I'm gonna go with George. Who you got, TC?
Damn. I have to go with Everybody Hates Chris.
Okay, everybody.
Yeah, from
And I'm gonna have to go with George because he was a straight mess. She had to keep him in line.
I gotta agree with George.
George.
But I like that he was a bigot though. I mean, I like that. So,
You like that?
I
Okay.
don't know.
Who
He has
used
to be.
Who used to talk the most stuff on sitcoms? Esther, Thelma, Pam from Martin, or Florida from the Jeffersons? Who used to talk the most stuff?
Florence.
Esther from Sanford Sun,
Florence
Thelma
from
from
the
Good
Jeffersons.
Times, Pam from Martin, or Florida from
I'm
you
going
going
with
Florida
Esther.
again.
Pam
You mean
talk-
Florence? He mean Florence.
Florence
from the Jeffersons.
Florence from the Jeffersons.
Yeah, but I'm going with Esther. Esther, she gave. I mean, come on, you had to give Red Fox a run for his money. She matched him toe for toe when it came to clowning. So I'm going with Esther.
I gotta go with my girl.
We gotta-
Tell you the truth, Florence. Esther wasn't in every episode, but Florence was in every
Florence
episode,
was
giving
in
it to
every-
George.
Yeah, she was.
Every
question,
day.
Last question before we close it out, right? Who would you rather be as a woman? Right? Oprah with no kids and a lot of money. Michelle Obama, married to the most popular man in the world, the strongest man in the world. You know what I'm saying? Or Beyonce. In the hip hop relationship, you're entertainer. What an entertainer do? You live in the hip hop life. Who would you rather be, Michelle? We're gonna start with you, TC. Michelle, Oprah, or the other lady?
Hey man, hey, I'm faded, homie. You can't be asking
Who's the other
questions
lady?
twice.
Michelle, Oprah.
You know what I was
Beyonce?
doing.
Beyonce. Yeah, Beyonce. Who would you rather be?
Michelle.
Michelle? Explain that right quick.
Because I'm a mother, so I'm gonna automatically go with the mother that works and holds it down.
I'm going with Oprah.
Oprah. Ooh, 'cause you want a lot of money. You
Oprah.
scandalous.
I go buy some kids.
Give them back.
Adopt them in Africa.
Well, I was gonna say Oprah myself because you can go out and be an entertainer.
Yeah, okay.
And if you want children, you can go and get
Beyonce
some
time
children.
almost up. I mean,
You can go get some
You know.
children.
Yeah.
Before we get up out here, tell people, you know what I'm saying, it's something about yourself before we get up out here, where they can find you at, how they can reach you, and what you got coming up before we get up out here. Shouts out.
Okay, well, you can follow me on Facebook, Mocha Rose, and I'm on Instagram, Mocha Rose the Comedian, and I'm actually up here on Wednesday in at the Lost Night on a show with Lee Kushner, and you can get tickets at 213-399-0773.
okay, I'm Angel Gaines. You can find me in all my social media on angelgaines.com. I will be December 19th at the Crenshaw Baldwin Hills Mall, baby. Opening up for Barbara Morrison and the Blues concert. So come on out, 4 p.m., Crenshaw Baldwin Hills Mall on December 19th.
So TC the Comedian, you can find me on any platform, TC Comedian, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. And check for my shows. I'm out of town. If anybody's from Baltimore, I'll be there this Wednesday through Friday at Aqua for a 2-day show. And then I come back Saturday. I'll be at the Comedy Block Party with the Elliott Brothers performing there. So, and I'll be bringing in my birthday that day as well. So come in, turn up with me if you can.
Yay.
That's right. Birthday.
Okay. Black Rosebud and this big nose dude. We finna get
T-Bone,
up out of here. You know what I'm
ugly
saying? We got
salamander.
kids in here, you know. But we gonna before we get about it, I want to throw all female show probably next week or the near future. You know what I'm saying, with these females.
See, that's what she was just talking about earlier.
Ramona Stevens.
Ain't
you
that
know
what she was
I'm
just talking about earlier?
And
that's what he gonna do.
Camira White, Camira, my homegirl.
She
You know
is
what
the
I'm
bomb. I love Camira. Camira, hi.
An all-female comedy show with the dating game and the Black Rosebud, all that old stuff. You know
Don't
what
he
I'm
look like that dude on Raising
Man,
Harlem? Pop, go to Weezer.
I just want to give a shout out to Black Rosebud for not being so ratchet for 20 minutes. I'm very impressed.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Don't
Can
do
y'all
that no
tweet
more.
that out, Black
Don't do that no
Rosebud?
more. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do what?
Don't-
That you not ratchet? Oh, I'm not supposed to tell people?
I'm supposed to be ratchet. This is don't do that. We out. Black Rosebud. Don't do that no more. Don't give me credit for nothing like that.
Peace out, baby.
I'll talk about ratchet next week because you said that.
Black Mama wasn't.